Ok, arranquemos. Modo historia. Empezando una nueva historia. Pesadilla, porque me odio y quiero ver qué tan difícil se va a poner el juego. En algún lugar en Arizona. Barry Wheeler. Oh, no.
Line between fact and fiction becomes hopelessly blurred, and nowhere as vividly as in Night Springs.
Escrito por Alan Wake.
The man before you is a champion of light. He is part of a
Para. Recuerdo haberle puesto cosas. No, Direct Timing no. Blur no. Podría sacar su blur, ¿no? Acá está, subtítulos activado. Ahí está. Pensé que está activado por default.
conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal. He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the Herald of Darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
I'll catch you eventually!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
The man has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality. He has come to fight a decisive battle in Night Springs.
Ok. Sí, los controles deben ser iguales, ¿no? Ok, me cambió el HUD y me cambió la vida. Bien, las reglas son las mismas de siempre. Ok. Ok, tiene recarga más rápido. Pistola 9 milímetros. Bien.
It's gonna be like that again, huh?
6 balas. Ah, ok, o sea que ahora sí o sí tengo que apuntarle con el máximo. Bien. Ok, me parece que ahora voy a tener que empezar a agarrar recursos porque esto está bien difícil.
In another life, the man was a writer. He still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent currents that brought him here have scattered the pages he has written.
Las páginas mosquitos pueden ponerte historia, también son usadas para desbloquear.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer. I didn't become one overnight. Like most writers, I struggled with it. A short story here, an article there.
Then I got lucky and spent a year as a staff writer on the Night Springs TV show. It wasn't the great American novel of my fantasies, but it taught me discipline and craft, and the difference between wanting to be a writer and actually writing.
Mejor presentación, bien. No es una página en blanco como si hubiesen salido de Hill. Ok. Y me gusta que ahora tenga... ¡Para! Ok.
The lights of the motel promise safety. The man senses that the solution to his predicament begins there.
Ahora quiero ver una cosa. Es la puta mezcla. Es la reputísima mezcla. Desde ahí puedo bajar. Pero desde acá también.
Somewhere within the earth, space itself has been pierced, and from dark depths runs a steady flow of monsters. The man recognizes the hand of his evil double in this. He knows he must put an end to this madness.
A veces correr es la mejor opción. Áreas bien iluminadas pueden darte un lugar seguro con tus amigos. Ok, sí, eso es cierto.
I can't stay here now. It's a little sad how many problems you can solve with passion.
Sin plomo plus y super sin plomo. Uy, la pistola de bengala, qué bendición. Podés tirar... ¡Ah! Ok, las puedo tirar ahora. No necesito hacer la suicida excepto con la flash. Ok. O sea que aprendieron algo.
Oh, hell. This isn't gonna be good.
¿Qué carajo es ese? ¿Qué es esto? Es una página de los escritos. Son 53. Ah, no los voy a leer. Porque suelen contar el chiste de la historia.
Whoa!
Llegaste a la seguridad relativa del hotel. Su fusil. Se requieren 3 páginas más escritos. Eh, Luz te cure. Necesito 3 páginas. Tengo 2.
Well, here you are, about to enjoy another cool Arizona night with me, Eddie Rodman, the host.
¿Qué empates son los cuales? Ok, y son
And
10.
see bands all the time, you know. Talk about an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of
Déjame
dropped off the
abrir,
face of the earth.
carajo.
Well, now, almost 4 decades later.
Hey, it's you. There. You remember me, right?
Nope.
Emma Sloan?
I think you might have something that belongs to me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, well, I don't know how you knew I had it, but I guess it's yours. Listen, what's this all about? There are these really creepy guys hanging around the oil derricks. There's something really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light. They hate the light.
No nos encontramos antes.
Just to be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
No, the guy you're talking about just looks like me, even if he uses my name. He's behind all this trouble.
Oh, I thought, now that you mention it, I guess your aura looks a lot nicer than his, actually. I'm very sensitive to things like that.
Todos puedo encontrar las cosas
There's
que
a bunch
necesito.
of stuff I need to find.
The things mentioned on that page? Well, there's a lot of old crap lying around this place.
Great, thanks.
I think you should be able to find everything, except the satellite, obviously. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
I don't think that'd go over too well.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Fine. The page is a formula for rewriting reality. Either I use it to close a strange portal to a place that isn't in our world, or shadowy serial killer monster things keep pouring out of there.
Yeah, you were right the first time.
Ten cuidado nomás.
You can think what you want about me, but there's still bad guys around. Be careful.
Well, you might be nuts, but I've seen the way they move, the way they look. I'll buy that.
They're called Taken. They aren't really human. Not anymore.
And they're climbing out of the oil well? What, do they have secret headquarters down there, or...?
No, that's just where the point of connection is. It's a hole that leads to, well, it's a really nasty place. That's why I need to close it.
And the guy who looks like you opened it, because he was hanging around the oil field before.
He gets around, unfortunately.
Eso por la mano.
Thanks for helping me.
Oh, I wish I thought you were just a nutcase.
Actually, I kind of expected you to.
Me too. But I feel like this is how it's supposed to go. Isn't that weird?
Not really. I get that a lot in my line of work.
What do you do anyway?
I'm a writer.
Obviously.
¿Qué es eso de mi aura?
What was that you said about my aura?
Oh, I'm very spiritual, you know. I can see auras, but I only use it for healing and helping people. I'm like a wise woman, you know? I give people insight and advice.
Look, just because I say crazy things doesn't mean I believe everything.
Don't be like that. Maybe you should take a few crystals with you if you're going out there. It might be dangerous. They soothe your energies and focus your mind. It's fantastic.
And they help me take out the bad guys?
Oh, well, no, not as such.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm...
Or I have some wonderfully potent herbal detox suppositories.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Deja llevar la pistola de clavos.
The champion of light recognizes the page he got from the woman. It is a weapon of his own design, custom engineered to destroy the dark portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
I guess it's about time I went full auto.
¡Puedo cambiar de lado! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Se dieron cuenta de cómo apunté! No va a reunir el satélite. Página sin
I
fin.
know that when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I prepared for this.
Pensé que me iba a dar la llave para entrar, pero... Bueno, pedí demasiado. Ok, 10 baterías. Ok, son 10 baterías. Como máximo. 30 casquillos. 120 balas. El mapa en la parte izquierda te muestra los objetivos. La ubicación de ambos y cielos también se muestra como iconos. Signos de pregunta que si lean indican una página escondida de manuscrito cerca.
Wait. Wait. Whoa!
That's one thing down.
¿Qué hay ahí? Otra caja. Magnum, pero necesito 10 páginas. 10 páginas, la concha de su madre. Apenas encontré 4. Ah, ok. Ya entendí.
The enemy tears itself in two to avoid the hated light. It becomes weaker, but more numerous. Such is the arithmetic of harm.
Un golpe. Ok, una
That was
barra es un
just
golpe.
messed up.
Ok, una barra es un golpe. Bien.
That's two. Just one more to go.
Uy, bala de carabina.
Something tells me I'm really gonna need the extra firepower.
No, Alan. ¿En serio me estás diciendo que voy a necesitar la potencia de la carabina? No, no lo puedo creer. Tampoco es como que como que el rifle haya sido la mejor arma que tenía todo el puto juego. Porque era la que más hacía daño. Ok, el máximo de los segundos son 2, listo. El máximo de segundos son 30, perdón. Ah. Sí, 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 ya sé que hay algo ahí adentro. No es que no puedo entrar. Todavía. Necesito 10 páginas para poder conseguir una Magnum. No, ya probé la UCI, no me... O sea, me convence y se siente buen control, pero no lo siento práctica. Así que vamos a hacerlo suicida, habiendo gastado mi único repositorio. Y vamos a probar la pistola de clavo. No debería hacer más daño, ¿no? Y bien que aprendieron en parte de no hacer un juego no lineal, bien por ellos. Igual esto algo me dice que esto es para después. Ok, y ahora hicieron que las cajas fueran básicamente parte de, no que sean específicas.
That's everything.
The man has found the battery, but it is empty. It will need to be recharged.
No me convence la pistola de clavos. ¿Sabes qué? Dame la UCI.
I need this battery charged.
No problem. Here you go.
Thanks.
No sé qué va a pasar después.
Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen exactly when I do this. My memory's a little hazy.
I don't even know what that means.
All I'm saying is you don't want to come anywhere near the oil field, all right? This thing could get out of hand.
In the middle of highly flammable materials. Great.
I'll do my best to contain it.
Just please don't turn out to be some kind of crazy terrorist guy, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Wish me luck.
Wait a sec, I want to ask you about something first. What did you mean with that my memory's a little hazy thing?
I had a pretty rough time coming here. It was like being caught in a tsunami. I blacked out for a while. It's hard to explain. There's a barrier of sorts that I had to break through. I was lucky to make it here with my wits as intact as they are.
So you might have brain damage, you're about to do great things with a magic piece of paper, and you came here from another dimension?
No, I'm from New York. I was just visiting another dimension.
Oh, yeah, okay. My bad.
Carguemos todo porque esto se va a ir al carajo rápido. ¿Y por qué carajo no me deja agarrar eso? Está yendo para atrás. Ah, no es el baño. No, no voy a poder agarrarla a mí. La cosa. Famosos panqueques, diner y un símbolo de un átomo. Ok. Solo 5 bengalas. Esto no se va a poner feo para nada. Ok, regenero los pedazos que pierdo, pero no todo. Bien, es justo. Esto es la pistola de bengalas que no la voy a usar. Ahí va.
Time to make some serious changes.
La hoja estaba en su lugar. La batería estaba pegada. Ve como el copyright. Concha de su hermana. Lo lamento, pero no voy a arriesgar otro copyright. Me cago en el copyright. No me voy a poner a grabar. Váyanse a la mierda todo. Bueno, creo que tengo el plan B puesto. Tendría que haber sospechado apenas escuché ese puto segundo.
I'm here! Just keep your head down!
Ya está.
think I hear more of them.
Yeah, I think I noticed. That's the last of them. We're good.
¿Está bien?
What the hell was that?
Easy. I got him. You're safe. I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
No, I wasn't there. But it got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Bueno, ¿estás bien por lo menos?
I guess. Thanks for the help. Were those what'd you call them? The Taken? What are they?
It's complicated. Short version, the darkness can take people over. That's why I had to destroy the oil derrick. Otherwise, they would have overrun the place.
Wow, I didn't think you'd actually do it. I mean, I didn't think it'd work. That's crazy.
Let me just try one more time at the risk of sounding like a broken record. It's bad out there. I don't want you hurt. You should stay put.
Yeah, while you turn this place into an inferno, run around shooting things up and play some kind of weird games with your psycho evil twin. Don't get me wrong, you're nice for a weirdo. I'm impressed as hell by all of this, but enough is enough. I seriously just want to get out of here, okay?
Ok, solo agarra un arma y una linterna. Y un par de pilas, por favor. ¡Oh, por Dios! Descubrieron cómo hacer conteos de balas. ¡Aleluya, hermanos! ¡Aleluya, hermanos! Por fin saben hacer un puto conteo de armas.
A poltergeist. Its existence is one of rage and hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Oh, shit!
Indeed. ¡Ay, la página acá!
The reality we take for granted is softer, more adaptable than we think. Under
Como dije, no voy a leer las páginas, solamente quería ver las cosas, si decían lo mismo. Llevo ya acá 5 páginas. Buenas.
The scene. Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms. Satellite and now this? That place might be involved.
Ok, otra página atrás, o sea que ya irían... Ya con eso tendríamos 6. Ahí está. Creo que son 6 hasta ahora. No, 7, mejor. Bien.
Emma Sloane was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious. Emma Sloane, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control, as much as by her own actions.
¿Qué carajo está narrando esto? ¡Tadam! 8.
Damn it! Why didn't you listen?
Quedó en el cuerpo. Y no prende la luz. Ah.
Damn.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now.
I guess that'll have to be my next stop.
Qué cambio de voz.
The observatory. Hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges on to see the stars.
El observatorio del monte Diente Rojo en Arizona.
An observatory, a place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Por favor, decime que he aprendido lo más importante. ¡Oh! Gracias.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Odin?
Splendid! I'm having the time of my life. You know, I didn't realize how much I'd missed that.
And what about you, Thor?
It's okay, you know. I'm safe. If it wasn't for my knee.
¿Dónde? Ok, en total dice que son 53 páginas. Antes eran 21, ahora son 16. Ah. Contaré página por página. ¡Ole! Eso no. Otra página. 10. Ahora en teoría podría conseguir la Magnum. Si pudiera volver. Rifle de caza. Estas 5 páginas más. No, por ahí entro. Así que vamos a tratar de evitar cualquier objetivo por ahora. Y me voy a centrar en lo importante. 3 páginas más. Y nos vamos. Punto de control. ¿Esos son balas o es lo que yo quiero? No, es una caja. ¿Qué me das? ¡40 páginas! ¿Estás del orto? ¿40 páginas por un arma? Me da igual que sea una escopeta de caza, de una escopeta de combate. No, no importa que sea una A12. No, son 40 páginas. Es casi todas las son casi todas las páginas del juego. No. 13, necesito 2 páginas más. Me pregunto si... hay dos cosas que me vienen que tengo ganas de preguntar que serían. La primera es si el juego, si estos tienen New Game Plus, que me imagino que sí. ¿Dónde está el...? Adentro, listo.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
No abras. No abras. Por lo que más quieras en este mundo, no abras.
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you.
Uy, Flash.
I'll send the lift down to you.
Ah,
Don't expect to see anyone here tonight.
hablando del spin-off que nadie pidió, pero que se agradece que existe. Boludo. A ver. Primero, con lo importante. Tengo desbloqueado la dificultad más difícil por default. Lo cual, gracias, obviamente. Segundo, ¡aprendieron! ¡Aprendieron algo, boludo! ¡Aprendieron! ¡Hay más armas! ¡Estoy usando una puta Uzi! También hay que desbloquearla con las páginas. O sea que las páginas no... ya no son simplemente... exposición de cosas que van a pasar en el futuro. ¡No! ¡Tienen un uso! ¡Junta y conseguí armas!
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify.
¿Y cómo andas, León? ¿Todo bien?
It's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
Cuéntame la
Tell
señal.
me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen anything like it.
Viene que se viene el video editado. Y ay, que verga eso, boludo. ¿El señor Sketch se jodió?
No, he didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
No, esperemos que ese video se vaya rápido nomás. Boludo, esto es 1000 veces mejor que el original. Porque la historia está bien.
Good luck, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement.
Caca.
Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
No abras la puerta.
This must be her car.
Uh-oh. Eso quiero creer que es por el conflicto de botones. Porque acordate que usa el mismo botón para esquivar que para correr. Lo cual es estúpido. Pero bueno.
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy.
¿Por qué cada vez que la gente dice eso yo no confío?
Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
with the automated clearance system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
O sea que Sam Blake todavía sabe escribir. Sabe hacer humor. Pero lo que pasa es que tiene el ego muy inflado porque hizo Max Payne. Es demasiado gracioso que Alan esté con una UCI. Cuando pasó de revólver a una 9 milímetros, que ok, está bien. A una pistola de clavos. A una UCI. ¿Qué carajo? Ay, la puta madre de este juego, pero me tomé en serio mucho mejor por eso. Ok, dale. Ay, Dios. ¿Está? Ok.
Okay, that should do it.
Y este juego. ¿Yo qué carajo sé? O sea, me preguntó a mí como si supiera. Yo solo puse la categoría y me fue. Ok. Para, voy a verlo porque me quiero cagar de risa. Shooter, juego de aventuras, acción, terror, supervivencia. Eso según Twitch.
Okay, that should do it.
Point. Pero no puede ni trepar. No puede ni trepar un coso, una baranda. Y tienes elegancia. ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Llegó el lechero! ¡Ahí va! Sí, ya sé que tengo que volver con esa mina. Ahora vuelvo. Es un juego de supervivencia. Pero me da cajas para recuperar mis balas. Yo dejaría acción. Supervivencia, esto no tiene una poronga. Nada.
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done. That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success. Look out, they found a way in.
Tanto lo hice con tanta tranquilidad.
Hold on a little longer. I've almost got it isolated.
Boludo, una UCI. A ver, es un juego de supervivencia, pero tiene una UCI. No, basta, boludo, no. Boludo, no, tiene una UCI. No, no me puedo tomar en serio este juego.
Just bear with me a moment. Yes,
Está bien,
I
Resident
believe
Evil
you've
2
got it
tiene
sorted.
una.
It's working again.
Tiene una UCI
Nicely
también,
done.
pero. Una de las primeras armas que desbloqueas. Una
They're
UCI.
happy with our success. Look out, they found a way in.
Pero sé que pero me tengo No, boludo, no les importa una mierda. Por lo menos la otra mina que estaba, que mataron, por lo menos lo metió.
That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success.
Boludo.
Look out, they found a way in.
Hasta Alan tiene una voz de mierda. La única cosa que no me gusta en parte de, bueno, de American Nightmare es que me sacaron la posibilidad de seguir haciendo daño con la linterna incluso si no tiene carga. Quizás eso sea únicamente por el tema de Pesadilla. ¡Ole! No fucking shit.
I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
Como
What do you mean
incompleto.
it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing.
¡Detalle! No sos Amilcar. No sos Amilcar. Igualmente se cree que Amilcar le chuparía la pija a Coso, Alan Wake. Yo no, yo soy cruel. No, yo no voy a entender nunca a la gente que le va a gustar este juego. No es malo, es simplemente, ni siquiera puedo decir no es para mí, es como, tiene problemas.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
Porque lo estoy.
A printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the champion of light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow, a course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
Me faltó una cantidad enfermiza de páginas y no me importa. Un teatro.
The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the champion of light here.
Entonces, la historia es una nueva. Te soy honesto, me parece que no tiene absolutamente nada que ver con Alan Wake. Está así nomás porque estamos en Night Springs. Creo que eso dice todo.
got bruises in all those places now.
Date a la puta que te parió. Estaban en Bright Falls. El original es el mundo real, en este es el mundo ficticio. En la serie que empezó escribiendo Alan.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So, you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
¿Qué ca...
Okay.
I love you so much. Did you know that love hurts?
Oh,
You're gonna
but...
hurt me now, 'cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register.
¡Sí!
You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. Scout's honor. Just try to stay calm. I've seen this kind of thing.
Ok, la historia es así.
I think you're gonna be okay.
No puedo creer.
Why is it so hard to think?
You've been touched by darkness. I'm hoping it's not permanent.
Remember when you were here before and you kissed me and then everything got all dark? That was the best.
Listen, this is very important. Where did I go? Can you tell me that?
Baby, you don't need to go anywhere. You're here now, and you're in my head. You should be in me. You should touch me again.
Not with a 10-foot pole, lady.
Ok, la historia es... A ver, ya te digo la historia, vos vas a decir, es estúpida. Lo es. ¿Ok? No te voy a mentir. Es una historia completamente estúpida. Ok. Esto va así. Alan está partido en dos. Está en la parte de Alan y está en la parte oscura. Que él ahora le puso el nombre Mr. Scratch. Y básicamente todos se están calentando con Alan porque dicen que él pasó y se mandó cagadas. Y resulta que no, que fue la parte oscura. Por eso la mina esta está medio como... Ay, tocame como... Oh, no.
Hey, just in case there's a part of you in there that's freaking out right now, it's not your fault. I promise I'll do what I can to help you, okay?
I don't... Please go away.
Don't sweat it. I'm just saying that in case you really need to hear it, I've been there.
Siempre la parte
I
más...
think there are spiders in my eyes. I think you put them in me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.
And we're back with Old Gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback tour, and you're playing a lot of your classic material. But you've also got a new single out, right? How'd that come about? Was it hard to go back into the studio after such a long time?
The man has encountered this before. People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious touch of the darkness. He has experienced it himself, but merciful light burned away the darkness in his brain.
No me digas, 20 páginas. 30 para una recortada. ¡No levarte el culo! culo! ¡No! Prefiero jugar para 40. En realidad, si pudiera volver, tendría 15, pero... La historia... ¿Vos sabés qué es lo que más me gusta de este juego? Bueno, aparte de que por fin aprendieron cómo dejar armas al jugador. Compared to now, the potential enemy even without using the thruster. Ok, me gusta la ballesta. Será un solo tiro y tendré que recargarlo. Pero por la oscuridad alcanza y sobra. Alcanza y sobra.
Oh, look! Mr. Hero's here! You ready to save the day?
Como dije. El juego es estúpido. Sabe que es estúpido. A ver, estoy usando una UCI. Creo que eso ya dice todo lo que hay que decir de esto. Y boludo, me gusta cuando se dan cuenta de que la historia es estúpida y simplemente... Ah, no, sí es estúpido, papá, no se lo tomo en serio. Vamos a reír un rato como... Podrías haberme dado del otro juego, boludo. Nah, pasó. 24 saetas, la mierda, ¿qué voy a hacer contando? No. Bueno, acá hay otra página más. En el auto. ¿En el culo? Ok. Sí, pero di toda la vuelta como un pelotudo. Sí, muchas gracias. Estoy practicando para mi tesis.
You are gonna shit yourself when you realize what I have done. Shut up!
Y sí, quiero todos los títulos. Ya tengo la maestría, ya tengo el doctorado, ya tengo la licenciatura. Esto considerarlo más que nada como si fuera un perfeccionamiento. ¿Cuánto tengo? Listo. No sé cuántas páginas tengo. Carga, carajo, carga. Otra página más. Con esto vamos. 17. Necesito 20.
Okay, I should be able to figure this out.
¡Mi turno! ¿Por qué carajo querría llevarme una escopeta teniendo un arma que los mata de una? Y si ahora la vida se regenera hasta solamente por pedazos. De acá.
You have no idea how badly you're screwed. It's gonna be a blast to watch you find out.
Don't want to get hit by those.
Ah, sí. Y apenas entré arrancó el copyright. Obviamente escuché y muteé el audio. Te me acordé que podía haber muteado la música. Que por eso no hay música en el juego. Sí, en serio, es por un puto tema de copyright. Claro, una película snuff. Eh. ¿Qué? León, ¿me haces una gauchada? Decime más o menos cuánto queda, porque algo me dice que esto huele a final. ¿Estás quedando dormido? Sí, a ver, boludo. A mí me entiende, pero bueno, ¿qué le vamos a hacer? De nuevo, todo esto es porque no pongo la música, porque la música tiene copy y no me voy a arriesgar esta vez. Así que culpen a Remedy y Microsoft.
I can smell you
Después,
out
ah.
there. No, don't. Oh, it's not. It's you. Did you help me?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I don't know what happened. There was this guy.
Oh, por Dios.
Before you say anything, I know I look like him, but I'm not.
Don't worry. You just don't feel anything like he does. He was in my head. I feel like I need to take 50 showers.
Where is he?
That asshole wanted to get into the projector booth. He was talking about fixing things so the sun never comes up. God, it didn't seem that weird when he was saying it. It sounded really good at the time.
You weren't yourself. The projector booth. That sounds about right. I need to get in there.
I have the access code for the door. Here.
Thanks.
I'm just glad you showed up now. He said he'd be back after he'd arranged for some security.
Do you feel up to telling me what's going on here?
We have an art exhibition here, supposed to open tomorrow. I'm the curator. My name's Serena Valdivia.
Alan Wake.
Holy shit, it is you. I've seen you on the big screen. I know your wife.
You know Alice? Wait. Big screen.
Yeah, we have a film from her here. What the hell happened to you?
Getting back to Alice.
Oh, God, yeah, sorry. It's quite a coincidence that you're here. She made this short film. She shot it years ago. You're in it. It's a part of the exhibition.
I'm in a film?
Yeah, it's like... it's just footage she shot of you at some point, but she turned it into this thing. It's, almost like a memorial of sorts, because, you're supposed to be dead. Or something.
Uh-huh.
¿Está bien, Alice?
How's Alice? Is she all right?
She's okay, I guess, all things considered. I know her pretty well. You're really Alan? I can't believe you're here. Nobody knows what happened to you. But there are people who say they've seen you.
That wasn't me. He just looks the same. Like, you know.
Yeah, but that guy's a lot more slimy.
No, ya preguntaba más o menos cuántos capítulos eran, porque hasta ahora llevo 3 y estaba contando la cantidad de páginas.
God, he's so creepy. Anyway, you're not like him. At all. I hope you can stop him.
Porque esto me huele al final ya. De porque quiero que se termine. No sé, parece que por ser un juego que dice Alan Wake, quiero que termine. Pero no, esta vez no quiero que termine. Está demasiado bueno como para que termine. Ah, carajo.
That's the security system? I guess it was too much to take.
Bueno, esto fue rápido. ¿Por qué son de oscuridad? Vos me preguntás a mí como si entendiera. Vos créeme, yo dejé de tratar de hacerle encontrarle sentido a la historia. Ya no vale mi tiempo. No lo pido masticado, solo pido que me des una pista y bueno, el juego dijo que no. ¿Ya está? Y aún así yo no sé qué mierda pasa o por qué hay un lore.
The champion of light can feel the fragment of the signal in his pocket, the weapon that can change what will be. It's incomplete, but it's all he has.
¿En serio? ¿En serio? ¿Tenés que referenciar esa aberración? ¿Tienen que referenciar esa aberración? Manga de hijos de puta. Ya era tarde, el verano casi terminaba. Era tarde a la noche. Uh-oh.
Oh, hell, this isn't going right. You've been up to something, haven't you? Too bad it's not gonna do any good. I'm a better you than you ever will be, and I've got all the time in the world. Everything you've got's going to be mine. Your life. Your wife! What are you gonna do about it? The sun's never coming up now. I could keep this up forever. Show yourself! Whatever you say, buddy.
rush of darkness is unstoppable. Time itself twists and tears, sweeping the champion of light back with its dark currents. Again, he enters the world, but now he sees the trap for what it is, a maze that loops back into itself.
I'm here again. He sent me back.
No me fijé. ¿Quieres que te explique? ¿Quieres que te explique qué va a pasar, León? ¿Quieres que te lo explique? Porque ya lo averigüé.
Oh, not birds again. What the hell?
Bueno, esta es la parte en la cual yo me fijé cómo es el juego. No estoy enojado, solo estoy decepcionado. Porque es estúpido. Ok, no es estúpido, simplemente que me da pena. Y sí, lo averigué porque quería saber más o menos cuánto tiempo va a estar con esto. Es completamente estúpido. Uno viene pensando que pudieron haber aprendido algo.
You here?
No, no. Sam Lake sigue hasta el fondo. Sam Lake sigue pensando en estupideces.
Wow, it is you. I guess all of it really happened.
You remember me?
Kind of. I felt weird all day, like I could almost remember a dream I had, and then just before sunset, I remembered the page.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get those things again.
Not all of them. I went out and got them. Well, most of them. I felt stupid at first, but then it was getting dark, and those things started showing up, and one of them made off with the battery. It ran into the railroad tunnel. There was no way I was gonna follow him in there. Sorry.
It's good you didn't. You should be careful. I mean, really careful.
Yeah, I kinda remember something. Something bad happened to me, didn't it?
Forget it. It doesn't have to happen again, okay? Just do what I say.
Yeah, okay. God, this is too weird. Am I going crazy here? Just go get that battery.
Try to stay calm. You're perfectly sane. We're caught in a time loop. That's why this is happening again.
I believe you. God, I feel like I might just lose it any second now. How come you're not freaking out over this?
Because on my personal weird shit-o-meter, this just doesn't rate.
Look, I know something happened to me before...
You're gonna be okay, if you just keep cool, okay? Thanks for getting this stuff for me. It's a big help.
I hope so. Are you gonna make everything blow up at the oil field again?
I have to.
Well, whatever the hell else you might be, at least you're not boring.
Just the battery. That'll save time.
¿Entendieron? ¿Entendieron? Son los mismos 3 putos mapas. Por algo las páginas estaban... Por algo piden tanto por página. ¿Conoces la película El Día de la Marmota? Bueno, ese mismo concepto, solamente que lo metieron con Alan Wake.
Well, this should be perfectly safe.
Por lo menos se da cuenta de que es estúpido.
Now I just need her to charge this up.
Ya no es de noche, es un amanecer.
I found the battery.
Okay, I'll charge it. Here. Try not to get killed.
Okay. I'm gonna take care of this. Try to stay calm.
Look, what if you stay here with me, please?
I'm sorry, but if I don't deal with this, no one else will.
Ugh, yeah, I guess. It's just that this is getting really creepy. I believe this is real, but I don't understand any of it. I'm getting scared. I can't believe you're so calm.
I get scared, but I've had a lot of time to get used to it. That helps. The guy who looks like me is the reason this is happening. I caught up with him, but he swept me back here.
Back in time.
Yeah, it's a trap. We'll be doing this forever unless I can break out of it.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm working on it. I came prepared, but things got kind of scrambled when I arrived. I'm tracking down the things I need.
Yeah, well, feel free to climb back into your DeLorean or whatever it is you do.
¿Otra página más?
Well, here we go again. Better get ready to run.
Uno. Me cago en tu hermana, juego del orto, me come el DSMA, es una puta en el copy. Ahí está. Por lo menos la interfaz es linda y más práctica.
She'll be in trouble. Better hurry. Emma! Coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen.
This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Ahí va. Listo.
Just keep your head down!
Ahí va.
It's okay. It's safe now.
I got a really bad feeling about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know. What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God, That's awful. Hey, you wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go. It was really great at first, and then I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards. I thought that he was so charming.
And then he went to the diner.
That's right. I wasn't involved. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. In the meantime, you stay here, okay? I'm serious. Keep the lights on and stay here.
Yeah, okay. You got it. I sure hope you're right about this.
You're gonna stay here this time, right?
Because the last time I didn't, and that thing, whatever it is, happened to me.
Yeah. I don't want you to get hurt again.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stay put. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I learned my lesson.
Good. It doesn't have to happen exactly the same way this time around. You proved that much when you went out and got those things for me. I think you're gonna be okay.
Let's hope you're right.
The memory of her own fate haunts Emma Sloan and fills her with dread. This time, she does as she's told. It's not enough to save her.
Otra página más, con esta llevamos 22.
It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and puppeteer can be one and the same. Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether. As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
I better find Dr. Meadows' car. That's where the camera should be.
¿Listo? Muy bien. Página. Ok, está acá adentro. Bueno, por lo menos fue una bengala y no fue una flash. ¿Otra más? ¿Dónde? Se la encontré. Bien. Vení. Normalmente agarraría la carabina, pero...
It's you. How dare you? No, wait. It isn't you, is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
I know what you're thinking.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
Pasó.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Bien. El enfriamiento, me olvidé el enfriamiento.
I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Bueno, ya que insistís.
Hello.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
It's not deja vu, Doctor. This has happened before. We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I suppose I could call it magic.
I don't believe in magic.
Neither do I, but I can't argue with what I've experienced. Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes. All right.
I realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I can't deny that what you say resonates with me on some level I don't pretend to understand. But for all I know, I'm simply delusional.
But it's not just you. I've experienced the same thing as you. Doesn't that prove something, at least?
Maybe. On the other hand, given your appearance, and the fact that you're trying to convince me that I'm not insane, perhaps you're merely a hallucination that accompanies my delusions.
You're not having a psychotic episode, Doctor. For what it's worth, I'm a skeptic by nature. I completely understand your reluctance to believe me.
There are people caught so deep in their psychosis that they retroactively manufacture memories and beliefs that conform to the situation at hand.
Sure, but you have to stop second-guessing yourself at some point, if you want to get something done.
Ok. Bueno, por lo menos el juego sabe exactamente qué hacer. Te voy a dar crédito a eso. Prefiero un juego que sepa lo que quiere ser y no algo que finja que es más abstracto de lo que es. Te puteas siempre los de mapa, pero por lo menos son de mapa y te los aprendes. Y cada vez que los jugás aparecen más páginas que desbloquean mejores armas. Por ende el juego se va haciendo más difícil. Por ende más interesante.
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
I guess they didn't like that. Whole damn mountain's trying to kill me. Shit. Wrong way.
Oh, juego puto. No. Dale, que te dejo. Ahí va.
It's working. Please, come up here.
Todo lo que tengo. Joder, gracias.
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness. The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Ugh. Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
How come I never knew it? You again?
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife. Little wifey. Waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman. Or the neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see how it goes. You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty. I want to be nasty with you.
Yeah. Okay.
You could do anything you want. You can use my...
Let's not even go there. I was hoping that you'd remember more, but I guess that was too much to ask.
Are you getting it yet, genius?
¿Y vos? ¿Por qué querría una escopeta recortada? No, es una pregunta en serio. ¿Por qué cada querría una escopeta recortada? Tengo que ver una cosa. Ok, la ballesta sigue acá. Claro. No hay persistencia. Solamente cambian los objetos. Meter los otros encima. Listo. Ahí va. Carga.
You're like a little hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
Nah. Prefiero la ballesta. Sí, tardará más en disparar todo lo que quieran, pero el puedo matar a enemigos sin necesidad de que le saques la luz de encima. Sí, para mí vale. Y vale mucho. Ahora vienen. Wow, ¿en serio? Acá.
If you die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you'll still lose. Sucker.
No, voy a volver. Voy a volver. Ok, no, el juego no quiere que vuelva, punto. ¿Cambiaron de lugar? Ok. Ahí van dos. Listo.
you?
I guess you're back to normal again?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be normal, but thanks. I know you didn't have to come back for me like this.
I couldn't just leave you like that. I'm sorry about the whole thing.
Not your fault. At least I'm not Little Miss Whore Slut anymore. Ugh, that's just... Hey, thanks for not, you know, taking advantage.
No problem. You don't seem too weirded out even though this is happening again.
Honestly, that pales in comparison with having that thing inside my head. I mean, it's crazy, but...
I understand. I can really mess you up.
Plus, this is weird. I think what he did left something. I can feel that things are different. I just know that time's acting wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I can sense it.
I'm not surprised. A close encounter with these forces, it stays with you. Changes the way you see things. Some people can't deal with that. They just lose it.
Well, it's early yet. I'm not ruling anything out.
I'm gonna go make my way into the projector booth.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? About the situation, I mean?
No. It's a trap for me. I'm gonna have to go deal with it.
Uh-huh. And you got a plan, is that it?
I think I have a chance. Yeah.
Bien.
The champion of light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing. But maybe it's enough.
En la tarde de la noche, el veneno casi terminaba. Había un póster de novato. No se puede... Ok, no me voy a enojar. Ok, me enojaría mucho porque usan ese logo en lugar del original. Pero no me voy a enojar con eso. No, no me puedo enojar con Death Rally en el 96. No puedo. No, no puedo. No puedo enojarme. Es demasiado lindo juego como para enojarme. Aparte, si mal no recuerdo, esa pista es... Oasis. Están manejando... Pará. ¿Pero qué? ¿Están todos manejando vagabundos? Me parece a mí. Ok, estoy yo. Farmer Show. A veces Susie Stock. Y alguien más, no me acuerdo quién. Ah, tercero. Debe sentar tu contenido. ¿Me alcanza?
No, it's not enough.
¡Ah!
You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity.
No matter how many times you come back.
Bueno. Fase 3.
Time folds back on itself. Again, His senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures. Each time he gets a little closer. Each time another detail falls into place. Now the trap works against the herald of darkness.
34 páginas.
Holy shit! What are you, the King Hillbilly?
Sacando las pocas muertes que tuve, por Dios, esto no quita que sigue siendo un juego fácil.
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
Bueno, alguien aprendió. Toink.
Next stop, saving Emma.
¿Quién dice que Emma necesita que lo salven? Cinco, 6, 7. Una página más.
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be right along to save my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess. It's clear now.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough. You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh, shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Or figments of somebody.
Manda Sedu, ¿todo bien?
Gotcha.
Aquí llega Torrente, el alma de la fiesta.
Bien, tranqui. Terminando esto. Oh, que se te pasa rápido eso. ¡Ole! ¡Oh, pelotudo ballestazo! Bien. Es mejor que el original. No quita el hecho de que tiene un tema que a mí en lo personal me jode. Ah, está atrás, ¿no? Muy gracioso. Muy gracioso, Remedy. Ja, 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 ja. Ah, y es por tiempo esto. Ok, práctico. O sea, no es mal DLC expansión. La cagada es... Tengo que hacer el mismo mapa 3 veces. Porque cosas de la historia y Día de la Marmota. Por lo menos cada vez que lo tengo que repetir va más rápido.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
Esto no es malo. A diferencia de Alan Wake, sí me gustaría jugarlo otra vez, pero en un futuro muy lejano. Porque por lo menos esta expansión sabe exactamente lo que es. Es un puto día de la marmota. Que básicamente dice, sí, ¿se acuerdan todo el ambiente de Alan Wake? Bueno, eso no está más. Eso ya no va más, muchachos. Ahora vamos a ser estúpidos. Y como, ok, apruebo. Por lo menos es entretenido. Y es bueno que el ciclo no sea únicamente repetir todo el tiempo, sino que sea básicamente que vuelve, sino que aprender.
And yet, for a moment, the champion of light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
Bla bla bla.
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
Yo cuando lo probé, en su momento, me acuerdo que me había caído un random. Así nomás me cayó y... Sí, fue divertido, había buena sinergia con las herramientas y más. O sea, es lindo realmente y es para... Está para caerse de risa un gato. Voy a necesitar todas las bengalas juntas ahora. Vamos viendo. Ah, sí. Y esto agregó algo maravilloso y hermoso. ¿Viste cómo normalmente necesitas que enemigos tenés que apuntarles con la luz? Bueno, la ballesta dice que me chupa un huevo en las reglas. Y puedes desbloquear las balas con... Puedes desbloquear más armas juntando páginas del manuscrito. Que ahora te las marca el puto minimapa diciéndote dónde están. O sea que ahora tienen una idea y tienen una mejor presentación. Solamente abrí una completa y otra la abrí así nomás porque... Pero... ¡Ay, carajo! Ya está. Y de nuevo, aprenden los personajes, no es que... Ah, no, lo que pasa es que... No, 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 aprendieron. Y el bucle es mucho más rápido. Ajá. Ahora va a romper el otro. ¡Ay, no vi el de atrás! De nuevo, me quedo con la balleta sencillamente porque dice... Sí, ese chiste que tenés de que tenés que iluminar a los enemigos para lastimarlos. Sí, conmigo no funciona. Ya los mato igual. A lo cual, muchas gracias. Me ahorraste un dolor de cabeza de la grandísima puta. Ah, y pega que da calambre. Les recuerdo a todos que tendría que estar en pesadilla esto. Sí, el juego no es difícil. Vas a morir podrás morir un par de veces, pero... Este juego no es difícil. Para nada. Quieto, quieto, quieto. Gracias.
Come on in.
Dale, 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 dale. Dale que ya estamos. ¿Tenés la señal?
You need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal.
¿Está? Ahí va. ¿Listo? ¿Tenemos algo? ¿Está?
There, I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you all right?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the lift down to you. I
Dale.
remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
¿Qué joder sentir el outbreak? Vas a jugar el 1. Que Dios te ayude. Que Dios te ayude, que Dios te ayude.
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits, but
Signal! Yes, it's completed.
finally. If all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No, you can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could—
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
In a strange way,
Hey.
he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final confrontation.
Y todo con el terror más que nada es complicado. Y te digo que, hombre, que es difícil porque vos no sabes nada del juego, ¿no? Es la primera vez que lo escuchas nombrar.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
De Play 2. ¡Oh, no! ¡Qué pena! Me pone un enemigo difícil. ¡Oh! ¡Listo! Que yo sepa, Outbreak solamente salió para Play 2. Por el, bueno, por el chiste que tenía. ¡Ah, la costumbre! Vale, si no sabe, yo sé por qué es difícil el juego. Vos no. Probablemente te lo digan. Solamente sabe. Es por diseño. Ok, ¿cómo es esto entonces ahora? La tercera, listo. Ahora que viene, dale. Sí, nada, nada viene. Dale, nada viene ahora. Dale. ¿Te pensás que soy pelotudo? ¡Ah! Ok, sí, soy pelotudo. Gracias por participar. Acá, no te dijeron por qué. Ya, alguien te va a decir, si no te lo digo yo. Lo único que te voy a decir es por diseño. Está pensado así. Pero esto me va a dar el paseo. Todo así. Ujú.
You're never getting out of this wake. Never! Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
¡Ole! Ahí va. Dije que me gusta mucho la ballesta.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
Otra página más. Listo.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
Si estás tan seguro, ¿por qué me lo estás haciendo difícil?
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been indisposed.
¡Ole! ¿Quieto? Eso es uno. Eso es dos. ¡Ah! ¡Esos tres! Ahí va. Ok, no voy a entrar. Voy a volver a subir. Menos mal que no me saqué la ballesta entonces. Que conseguí esa Magnum.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time.
Perdón.
But being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
Ay, en serio tengo que ir a... No tengo que ir a buscarla. Ah, por lo menos sí porque está cerca. Ok, ahora sí, al proyector. Ya está todo el mango.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
Era tarde de la noche. A las 2 de la mañana. Era el fin del verano. Había un noir. Y estaba la película de Alice. A ver ahora.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this?
Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
I love you.
Oh, qué tierno.
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
Ya terminamos Alan Wake, gente, ya está. Ya no tenemos que tocar nunca más esta franquicia. Ya está. Ah. Sí, estoy a pensar primero, es una expansión de, decía, 4 a 6 horas. Yo quiero creer que cloqueé 3. La verdad, ¿quieren que les diga? ¿En serio? ¿Me gustó? Por lo menos hubo algo. Está bien que puedo venir con las reglas atrás, pero por lo menos hubo algo. Había una buena mecánica. Y me alegro de que cada vez que pasaba el nivel, cada vez era más corto y había continuidad. Es algo. Sigue sin dar miedo. Lo lamento, esto no da miedo. O sea, la gente que dice, no, es un clásico de terror y horror. No, tengo que concordar con Robert. No es terror. Esto no es terror. Chicos, esto no es terror. O si quieren considerarlo terror, es de muy bajo calibre. Si vos me dijeras que esto fuera un thriller con elementos supernaturales, bueno. Es un mal thriller, pero por lo menos no estaría esperando terror o los sustos o que me sienta incómodo. Nunca me sentí incómodo jugando el juego. Saquemos de lado lo que pasó en el medio. Y más que nada yo quería terminarlo en la gran parte para sacármelo encima. Ya sé, por ser la primera vuelta, no es la experiencia que recomiendo ampliamente. No es un juego que yo pueda recomendar. No, que pueda recomendar. Y yo voy a diferir. Todavía no jugué. Quantum Break. Lo tengo, me lo gané, lo tengo guardado en la biblioteca de Steam. Pero quieren que les diga la verdad. Sacando el remake de Death Rally, este es el juego más flojo de Remedy que jugué. No, en serio, es el juego más flojo que jugué de ellos. Es muy sencillo en comparativa a Max Payne 2. Ya sé, vara alta, pero me da igual, es el producto que les siguió y tuvieron que pedir plata por otros lados. La historia no es buena. Así es, no es buena, tarda mucho en arrancar. Las mecánicas están, funcionan. A mí me chupa un huevo la historia de los personajes. Alan empezó bien. Pero después me cayó como el orto y después... Ponerle que los personajes se redimían, pero porque ya estaba definido qué iba a pasar. Meten personajes al pedo. Que no tiene sentido. Esto, si vos me hubieses dicho que era esta expansión por lo menos sabe lo que quiere hacer. Sabe que es una expansión. ¿Es simple? Sí. Pero entretiene. No te voy a decir, no, papá, lo que pasa es que esto es una obra maestra oculta. No, o sea, incluso si no te gustó Alan Wake, te diría, testealo. No es malo, es una versión express. Es una versión express. Pero no es nada de qué marcar. Yo nunca voy a entender a la gente que dice, no, Alan Wake es una joya oculta. Primero, vendió bastante bien. Y segundo, no. Este yo creo que es el punto en el cual... Hola, bye. Revolver. Redgun. Rifle de caza, rifle de asalto, recortada. ¡Ah! Es una A12. Ok. Aún así prefiero esta. Prefiero la ballesta. Lo lamento, gente. La ballesta mata enemigos de una, en su mayoría. Y me faltaron... ¿Qué tal? Eso es la potente de los juegos. Depende cuál. Ah, ya voy a cerrarlo. Bueno, dejarlo abierto esto. O sea, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Ah, ok. Y ya muchos cosas que no. Mira, la escopeta viene en dos versiones. La escopeta viene en versión... Dos cañones que pega lindo. Y viene en versión estándar. La de dos cañones cumple su función, pero te trae menos balas. La otra tiene más cargador y puedes llevar más. La cagada que tiene es que, bueno, son... Pegas por menos. O sea, no es mala, pero... te soy honesto. En el juego estándar, el chiste era usar el franco. Así de una directa, en crudo, era usar el franco. No hay vuelta. Ok, según el juego, estuve 3,3 horas jugándolo. Mierda, fui rápido. Ah, mierda. Fue rapidísimo eso. Bueno. No tengo nada más. En serio, no tengo nada más, ya está. Sí, es corto, lo sé. Pero esto fue porque ya me lo pasé y no tengo más nada para jugar. O sea, podría arrancarlo otro, pero quiero dejarlo otro para más adelante cuando esté todo más, mucho más tranquilo. Pero bueno, así. Nada, más canal de YouTube con los chicos segundo interesa. Canal sexto, respeto a todos sobre no hace falta que les diga eso. Mañana podría seguir con lo que sigue la lista. Pero no, vamos a hacer un entremés. Vamos a hacer un entremés con un poquito de Killing Flood. Que sigue después. Ah, no, eso la semana que viene. Eso la semana que viene. La semana que viene es eso, Edu. Oh no, depende cómo vengo con Evil Within. Que no siento que me falte mucho. O sea, más o menos por lo que estaba viendo, suelo pasarme unos 5 a... Unos 5 a 6 capítulos por directo, así que... Calculo que esta semana también se va una pena. Evil Within 2 me encantó. Me encantó. Es una mejora en gran parte para las cosas, pero bueno. Sí, te debe correr, no creo que sea mucho quilombo. No sé si podrá transmitirlo al mismo tiempo, pero bueno. Veremos. Bueno, si alguien tiene a alguien para raidear, es bienvenido. Yo no tengo a nadie de mi círculo porque todos están durmiendo. Acepto sugerencias. Eh, a ver. mm, No, yo no tengo a nadie. Estoy viendo en otros lugares para ver quién arrancó y no tengo literalmente a nadie. Es una pena. Me cago porque me gusta hacer raids, pero bueno. No se puede, no se puede. Escucho. Ok, a ver si sigue vivo. Mm, ok. Confío en vos, Edu. Yo igual corto, tengo que cosa. Yo igual corto, me pongo además el directo, el destacado y lo empiezo a subir. Así ya me lo saco encima. Bueno, ahora sí, nada más. Edu, gracias por pasarte. León, gracias por pasarte. La gente que ha visto esto de fondo, muchísimas gracias. Y bueno, nada más. Como siempre, yo soy Lord. Esto fue Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Nos veremos mañana para un entremés con Killing Flood. Si alguien tiene Killing Flood 1, más que bienvenido a unirse. Yo voy a estar saltando de server en server. Está bueno, muchachos. Nada más, ahora sí. Nos vemos.